Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel, the Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here with a new reading. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers and to the channel members. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't checked out the members area, what are you waiting for? 3 different levels to choose from. Another way to support the channel. Go ahead and check it out and see what aligns for you and jump on in. Lots of different perks. All right, let's go ahead and jump in here. Let's see what this message is for you, starting out with an angel number or a whole bunch. So we're not going to take all of those. That's way too many. Just one, please. Just one, please, Spirit. All right. 7. I am brilliant. I feel like I tell you that all the time on this channel, Aquarius. You are brilliant. There's one jumping card. Here is another. All right, let's see what else. Oh, and a third. Lots of options coming through. All right. Okay. This is coming through with a very strong energy. Very strong energy coming through here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get a mindful message to close off this reading. And just, let's see. Whoop. And then half the deck again. Way too many coming through here. Let's see. Just one. All right. Okay. Perfect. Makes perfect sense. All right. Listen. Some of you, the number 7 is going to have meaning just by itself. We just had that reading that came through with the 777, the kind of jackpot energy. I'll link that at the end. But you're brilliant. Use that brilliance always and forever. You possess a very refined mind and a deep urge to uncover life's mysteries. Yes, of course. Your ability to acquire vast knowledge on both the informational and spiritual plane gives you a greater awareness than most. I am brilliant. You have this awareness. You have this knowing, and sometimes you tuck it away or hide it away. Aquarius, and it's not like this you know, kind of energy like that. It's not really like that. It's more like you do it because you feel like it helps you fit in better. Sometimes when we're truth tellers, or sometimes when we have this brilliance, or we have this vast knowing, or it's just like we just know things, or people say things and we're like, that's not really true, and you know that's not really right, and what have you. People, it feels like sometimes we unfortunately can distance ourselves from other people, and it's not intentional. It's just that we have kind of a deeper understanding, or a deeper knowing, and some people don't like that. So that brilliance can be tucked away, and Spirit's indicating, Aquarius, now is not the time to hide your brilliance. Now is not the time to tuck it away. Somebody needs to hear your truth. Somebody needs to hear what you have to say. Somebody needs to hear your brilliance. You have that vast knowledge. You have that vast understanding for a reason. And although sometimes it feels brutal, believe me, I've been there, I know as well. When you have this information, you have this knowledge, or you have this awareness, it is what your mission is, or it is what you are meant to kind of bring to the surface, is the words coming through here, Aquarius. It doesn't always feel amazing. It doesn't always feel great. Sometimes it is so rough and difficult and hard, and sometimes it breaks your heart to be the one to share this brilliance, to share this insight, to share this knowledge, to share this knowing, this understanding. But it is it's almost like a necessary, it feels like a necessary evil, that word coming through here. It isn't, neither are you, but it is a necessary kind of thing. I mean, for lack of a better word, because I don't want to really say the other one. It is necessary. We are, those of us that are truth tellers, those of us that are sharing this brilliance, this insight, this knowledge, both on the physical and the spiritual, or from the physical and the spiritual. It can feel heartbreaking. It can feel nerve-wracking to have to feel like you're the one that has to do this. And sometimes it feels like those of us that are in this position don't know how to keep our mouths shut. And it's not really that. It's more so that this energy comes through as urgent, as necessary, as needing to come out or be said. And it does have a greater impact on the whole, even though in the moment, again, it feels gut wrenching, it feels heartbreaking. But if you think about it from another side, it's a cracking open of the heart. That allows for more light to shine in or shine through. So, if you can think about it that way, Aquarius, for those of you in this, now you're going to know those sevens show up, okay? Those sevens show up for you. It could even be that you were born in a 7 month, on a 7 day, or in a 7 year, like 70 something or something seven, or what have you. You could have sevens all around you, and you're going to know that's going to be an indicator to you. This seven kind of energy, sevens in your phone number, sevens in your address, sevens somewhere, or even a seven. But this is coming back through with that 777 from that jackpot reading. I'm gonna link that at the end again, so make sure you pay attention or go and watch that after this one. It does bring, it is like a jackpot. It's almost like you rolled the dice before you were born or before you came here, right? Or what have you. And you got those lucky sevens or that lucky seven, and this was your mission or is your mission. And in the moment, it may not feel amazing, and again, her breaking, gut wrenching potentially, but it's that cracking open. And if you can see it from the other side and how it assists the greater whole, right, in having that truth or having that awakening or having those epiphanies, then you'll be able to see that bigger picture and how important it is, the work that you're here to do or that you are doing. Okay, this does require strength. Okay, it does require strength. It does require courage. It does require this energy of, for some, being a bit subtle. Some are a bit more outspoken, and that can feel difficult. Okay, but for some, it's more kind of subtle. There's this inner kind of compassion or focus, but this strength needs to come up and come through for you to be able to continue. And sometimes that can feel difficult, sometimes it can feel hard, and that's where that strength from spirit comes in to help support you in those moments, in those situations. Sometimes we second guess ourselves too, and when we're in that space or in that place here, it can feel even harder to do the work that we're meant to do. But overall, the work prevails because we know that that is what needs to happen, even on the subconscious level, even when we're not aware of it, when we're like, why do I keep saying stuff like that? Why do I keep doing that? Why does stuff like that keep coming out? Why do I, right? It's because that's what your program is. That is what your mission is. And it's bound to come through no matter what, even when you attempt or try to kind of zip your lips or hold it back, it's still going to come through one way or another. Okay, there's lessons that are meant to come through, that are meant to be heard, that are meant to be known. And if you are a truth teller, you are one that brings those about and makes it so that others kind of get the message, even when they're not very happy about it, and you're not either. Okay, now with that, you also have the Four of Pentacles. So this is an energy of, almost grasping sometimes, and that's what we just talked about. Sometimes this has to do a lot with comforts and success and money at times, but this is an energy of conservation, right? This is really creating the space or this place, or you are here with this energy, Aquarius, of creating a foundation. We can definitely build a foundation, or we can definitely build on cracks in a foundation, but it's not very stable. And what happens is when you are being that truth teller, when you are out there speaking, when you are using your brilliance, is you begin to put that light in those cracks, as we talked about with cracking the heart open, right? And letting the light shine in or shine through. You begin to create solid or more solid, kind of filling in those cracks when you bring that truth to the surface, no matter how hard it is. Okay. When we try to hold on to that truth and try to zip our lips or not say the things, it actually doesn't make things better, although we think for the short term that it will. In the long term, in that big picture, it actually hurts everybody because there's not an understanding, there's not a knowing. Okay, there are many, with the Seven of Cups here, there are many different opportunities. There are many different options as well. So there are different ways that this can come out, that this can come through, and you have lots of different opportunities, lots of different options for this truth telling here, Aquarius, for sharing your brilliance, for bringing it up and out, for, you know, having that deep kind of urge to uncover or bring about life's mysteries, or bring them to the surface for other people to see or understand, even personal mysteries that other people may have, that they're like, why does this happen? And or for yourself, right? There are lots of choices, there are lots of opportunities, there are lots of possibilities for bringing that to the surface. Of course, you potentially have already figured out which one is the best for you. Now I want you to see that obviously this is a 7 as well. You've got this 7 of Cups and you've got this 7 here with that 7 there. We have an 8 and we have a 4 over here, the 4 of Pentacles. The Strength card is the 8 card, okay? But the 7 coming through to confirm that there are lots of opportunities, there are lots of choices, there are lots of potentials. When doing this kind of work, when sharing your brilliance, of course, you're not stuck in a box. Sometimes we feel like this is the only way that we can do it, and that isn't true. Spirit's coming through, letting you know there's opportunities, there's options, there's choices. You know, work on what works the best for you with sharing your brilliance, with bringing this kind of urgency or messages to the surface for people, or this truth telling out, and do it in a way that works for you and for others. Sometimes, again, it doesn't feel good, but it still needs to happen. Okay. Now, your mindful message is intentions. Okay. So that is where this is coming through. It all depends on your intention. Your intention, Aquarius, when you are doing this type of work, is meant to always be with the best, the highest, the truest, the most purest intentions. Sometimes when we're in this space, in this place, when we can get a little bit jaded, it can feel as if our intentions are not that, as if we are, and for other people, when we are truth telling, it can feel as if it's malicious or if there's malice involved. It is not intentionally meant to be that way. So that brings you back to those choices, right? That 7 of Cups, lots of opportunities, lots of choices, lots of potentials. Okay, if that is what is coming through, there's a potential that you need to go back, summon your strength, look back into your brilliance, and really look at the foundation that you are working to put that light through, and make a new choice in the way that you bring that to the surface. Okay, yes, it doesn't always feel good, but there is a way that you can set that intention ahead of time so that it doesn't hurt more than it's meant to, okay? Or more than it needs to, I guess, okay? Today is a fresh start. Remember that. Today is a fresh start. Every day, every moment can be a fresh start for you. You get to choose that, decide that. No matter how my day was yesterday, I can make of today whatever I want. My intention for today is blank. So what is your intention within this, within sharing your brilliance, within sharing the urgency, within, right, the truth, the truth telling? What is your intention within this message, and or separately? What is your intention for today? To have the best day, to have, you know, to make the most connections, to smile the most, to what, assist others, to be grateful, to not complain. What is your intention? Set an intention for the day. Start fresh every morning. But again, you can start fresh every moment. Write your intention and tape this card, well, not the specific one, but you can make your own, behind your door, so you may remember as you leave your house. You can also put this on as a side note. I'm going to put this close, so if you want to take a screenshot and make a card or make something with this, okay, you can also put it, you know, on your dashboard or on your bathroom mirror or somewhere where you might see it often, so you're reminded of that intention. You could also set it as an alarm or a reminder on your phone, so it pops up all of a sudden when you least expect it. And you're like, oh, yes, 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 my intention was, let's reset, let's reset, let's reset. Okay, perfect. I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button right down below and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. Check out the members area. We would love to have you. 3 different levels, lots of different perks. Another way you can support the channel so that I can continue to bring these messages to you. Also, we didn't talk about it, but check out the second channel, That Wild Spark. That little baby channel, she's a growing. Go ahead and head on over there and check it out. Make sure you subscribe there and you subscribe here. You're more than welcome on both channels. We would love to have you. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.